you tell me who the steward is. I know you had a law firm
Mhm.
and you had a lot of stuff going on. We know a lot about the person.
Okay, so I can't say I'm the
I
candidate.
can't say it because they're gonna be like, no, you know, because they really know they get a lot of money out of you as a running candidate and
Okay.
politician.
Mm.
They're like, no, because then you have to have all of the politicians on. But I found a way to get politicians on and to find out exactly who they are and build their character so people can know
Yeah.
them and like them. So when they pop up and say, hey, I'm running for, it's like, oh, no, sit down on the KSAL show. I see him. I like him. I'm going to vote for him because he's a real person.
Yeah.
So I need to find the real person, dig deep into the real person who you are so they can like you for who you are. And then you can spring out the whole can of people running for,
Yeah. Well, I can share my experience, and we'll get us to the same place just about
yes.
why I care about this county.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it.
As a citizen,
Oh yeah, you
As a
live
citizen.
too.
as a citizen,
Hi guys. Now on here,
for the people.
on social
We the people.
media,
That's my group.
once we talk, social media, who I have a large platform, then we can talk about that on social media. So that's YouTube, all of my
400,000 million
I have
followers on
300,000
YouTube.
YouTube followers, and then I have Instagram like 180,000 Instagram followers. And I got the little the play button
Yeah.
thing. Got that.
There you go.
So I'm working on
It is an empire.
it's just really doing it. So this way I can still do that.
Yeah.
So so I would have to follow the rules. Because I didn't know I was going to have all these wonderful politician friends.
You're a powerful person.
Well, I didn't know that.
Come on.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
Somebody back there, Ken?
Yes. Did you see the recording?
Yeah,
My
I see
other
it.
part? Did you see it?
When you first had it, Bill. When you knocked all of this out.
No, you haven't seen it.
Uh,
It's beautiful back there, man.
You have to go.
yeah.
No, well, you might.
Oh,
All right, so let me make sure I got everything.
Yeah, so I know when you're done in here because I'm gonna be watching this live out there.
I'm sorry. Say it again. Oh, we have hi.
Bye.
It's your girl KSAL, and I have some wonderful people in the building, guys. Please introduce yourselves to my friends, guys. Go ahead, Daniel.
I'm David McClure. Hello there. I am Dr. Scott. I am the principal here at GLA Academy, where KSAL is the owner and the founder of it all, and the superintendent. That's a puffness.
Well, I'm Nick Stewart, and I am a friend and a fan of KSAL,
And you're running for.
Baltimore County Executive.
Okay, talk about it. Now's the time.
Oh, now's the time. So I'm running for Baltimore County Executive to make this county more affordable and inclusive and modern for everybody. And we mean everybody, right, Dr. Scott?
exactly.
For the people.
For the people.
That's right. And the whole idea here is to try to take power out of Towson and put it in the hands of the community. And that means us. That means the people who need to be solving problems in their own communities. We're here to be partners with you. And so that's the work, and the work is good in a county where we believe that we can do better.
I love that. So, guys, we're standing behind Nick.
Yes.
Nick Stewart. Nick, I appreciate you coming here today. Listen, we're going to talk about radio. Of course, on radio, we're going to talk all about who is Nick Stewart.
Okay.
So we're going to get to know you as a person, know you as a friend. And from there, we then will know you as the next. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. I always get all of these things mixed up. Baltimore County Exec.
You got it.
For some reason, it just doesn't seem like those words should go together.
Baltimore County Executive.
No, I cannot understand that.
Well, it's Baltimore County Executive. That's why.
Baltimore County Executive.
There you go.
Then it's the Baltimore County. It's something with another,
With another C.
yes.
Yeah.
Like
The
it's,
county.
Yes, it's okay. I think, give me like regular terms like president, senator.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Uh,
Most people do not know what a county executive is.
No, because it's just the way it's said. Of course, when our previous one, Johnny O,
Johnny O.
I was like, okay, but what is this real title? Baltimore County Exec. When Dr. Scott was telling me, he's like, Baltimore County Exec. Okay, is there something else you want to tell me along with this title? Is that it?
He's just
You know,
Johnny O.
it cultivates as composed as a mayor in the city.
That's right.
Those two basically represents the formality, almost the same job duty descriptions.
Right.
It's just that the county has to have an executive, and the city has to have the mayor because he has to mayorize.
Yeah.
the
So why
communities.
couldn't they just call it Baltimore County Mayor?
Mm-mm. Because the
Just-
city
that just
has a
would've been-
different revenue than the county,
Yes, but we would have understood it better.
and then it's the
As the little
citizenship.
peons,
Oh.
us little peons, okay, that really don't know a lot about the political world. If you would have said the county mayor, everyone would get it.
That's right.
But when you say Baltimore County Exec, you like, you don't think mayor.
It's just CEO.
But it's-
You know.
It's the CEO.
There you go.
Ah, Baltimore County CEO.
Boom. That's it. That's it.
We'll find. I'll stick it with you guys. I'm sticking with you. You guys will be like, wait a minute, this KSAL don't change anything. I promise. Are we ready?
Let's go. Oh, let's do it.
Cartel. Can you give me a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Well, hello guys, it's your girl KSAL. Welcome to the KSAL show. I am super excited because I have the one and only Nick Stewart in the building with me today. He's in the studio with his bright smile,
Hey.
doing some great things,
Yeah.
building his empire. What's up, my brother?
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I'm a fan of what all you do. It is an empire.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm a fan as well.
Oh, thank you.
So, Nick, first off, tell us, who is Nick Stewart?
So yeah, I am a son of Baltimore County. I grew up here. I love it in Baltimore County, and my wife and I are raising our 4 kids here. We have too many, but I love all 4. They are 10, 8, 6, and 5. And KSAL, we were just off school for a week,
Uh-huh.
and well, I'll tell you that works you over a little bit, but we survived it.
He survived
We
it.
survived it. We're back now, and we are blessed to be back.
Because first you were out for Christmas break,
That's right.
and then all of this snow.
And then all the snow. So we've had them at home for a long time. That house is never clean, you guys.
I can imagine.
but we're loving it. And you know, it's just wonderful. We live in on the west side of the county now, and planting down roots there, and going deep. And just it's a special place to be able to call home. We just have so much in Baltimore County to be proud of,
Yes.
and just strengthen one another. Some of the best communities, in my opinion, on earth here in Baltimore County. So I'm really, really grateful. But you know, who I am is also defined just by my faith. Right? I'm a son, not just of Baltimore County, but I'm a son of God,
Wow.
first and foremost.
Yes.
And I am a believer in our Creator and in our Savior, Jesus Christ. And I am somebody who is so grateful for the gifts that have been given to me. And that includes my family and includes my wife,
Mhm.
who I met in college, but we never dated because we kept fighting. But we fought about the issues, guys. So it wasn't
'Cause
about.
you're a lawyer. You're a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. That's
Okay,
right. That's
okay.
right. And we can get into that too.
All right.
And I work with small companies and businesses, but she and I both went to law school, and then we figured out how to argue
Yes.
and agree to disagree. And that has served us really well to this day.
So that's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, it really was.
Now she's in law school. You're in law school,
That's right.
and you guys are practicing on each other.
There you go. There you go. You know, it really did. It was pretty special because I met her in college. We loved each other then. That was pretty obvious. We just couldn't make it work.
Mhm.
But I was working for the governor of Maryland and
Yes.
going to law school at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And so I was driving back to the State House at night, and I needed people to call to help keep me awake in the car. And she was one of them.
Uh-huh.
And so I'd call her kind of regularly and just check in. And one night I called her, and that was the night that she and her boyfriend broke up. And they were together for 3 years. And so just happenstance in that moment. And I was like, well, do you want to like grab coffee and have a conversation? And sure enough, that's what we did. We talked all night, and we made it work ever since.
Wow.
I wasn't going to lose her again.
I love that. I love that. So she's a lawyer.
She is. So she
Mhm.
works at alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives.
Wow.
So her job's more fun. but she works in Baltimore City, helping with the crime fight. And you know, we've seen those homicides, the violent crimes go down in Baltimore City, and that is a big part of what she is helping with in that collaboration.
Great.
So that's really life-giving work that she does.
I love that. Now I heard you say explosives.
That's right. She does. Yeah, so they do, you know, alcohol, they do tobacco, they do firearms, and they do explosives. And so, you know, you think of like fires and arsons and things
Yes.
like that. They help out. And they come in and provide investigations.
I like that. Now, what's your expertise in the law
Yeah.
world?
So my legal expertise is with companies and with business and providing counsel to entrepreneurs like yourself who are out there in the world taking risks and making investments and creating jobs and value for other people. So if you think about like companies who are creating the next life sciences and medicines and technologies, that's who I get to work with and help them get to that next stage. And then help investors find those companies and invest in them. And so it's really gratifying to see people who think of this world as much more changeable than maybe others do, that they can make a difference in this world if they try. And
Yes.
so I get to work with them.
I love that. So being a lawyer, would you say to a person out there that's listening, is that a good profession to get in?
People sometimes go to law school without wanting to practice law, and that is not something I suggest doing because it's really expensive to go, and there are other ways to get that next level of education. But if you love advocating and fighting for things, and if you love being able to help people through really complex challenges, you are trusted. Once you have that law degree, people look at you and they trust your counsel. And that's what I am ultimately, is I'm a counselor.
Yes.
Much more than just an attorney or a business lawyer. I'm a counselor. And so I take that very seriously. And I try to be as honest and straightforward as I possibly can.
I love that. So a lot of times, people the kids coming out of school
Mm-hmm.
or going, out of college, going to college, and they decide they want to go into that profession. A lot of times people think it's just lawyers or people who are defense lawyers,
Mhm.
so it's so many
so much.
different levels
Yes.
of attorneys out there.
It's everything that really makes up our society. Like if you love the environment and you want to help try to defend it, there's a job in the law, for you. And if you want to help companies grow and get to the next step, there is a job in that for you. It runs the entire gamut of really kind of what adds value to other people's lives. The one thing I think about recently is immigration. People who give of their time to try to protect others in this time, and it's scary out there, and people are living in fear, and we need fighters. And sometimes you have to fight, and so that's part of it. I started my profession actually as a litigator, someone who's in the courtroom, and so I understand that sometimes you just put the flag in the ground and you fight for people, and that's a great part of the law as well.
Yes, and that's good to know, because I wouldn't think of things like that, things that you just said. I would have never thought that I would go to school to be a lawyer to help people in other avenues.
Absolutely.
So it's really something that should be out there, so our young kids can understand that this might be a great thing if you want to do. If you want to do something, but I know it's you got to go to school for a long time.
You do. It takes a while, but it's not as long as being a doctor, which is good.
Okay.
And the thing is, you can also find ways to practice as you learn. So being an intern, or being a judicial clerk, or finding a chance to partner at a law firm, but at an entry-level position, or as a paralegal. There are things that you can do that allow you access into the profession to really see what it's all about. I'm telling you, some of the best people I know in this profession, they went into it, they worked at larger law firms or for government, and then they went out on their own. And they took that risk, and they've been able to make their own way. And I think about a guy I went to high school with. His name is Robbie Leonard, and he works in Baltimore County as well. You know Robbie. And look, he's now a part of most of the things that are high profile in Baltimore County. He's out there advocating. The last thing he did was he worked for a victim of sexual abuse. who was being ignored by the state's attorney's office. And so he stepped up and made sure that her voice was heard. And I kind of love that because that
Wow.
is how we move mountains.
Yes.
And he's doing that work.
I love that. And that's awesome. And I always thought, like, if you were going to be a lawyer, the next thing you would do is become a judge.
Oh, there you go.
Have you ever thought about being a judge?
You know, you got to love calling balls and strikes if you want to be a judge. So you have to be able to be really removed and just passionate. I have a lot of passion, so I would have a hard time with that ultimately.
Really?
You know, what I want to do is, and what I like to do is try to fight for other people and try to change the laws so that they're better and that they really matter in a way that serves people where they are and in this moment. Because we have a lot of laws right now that, and as you know, right, that don't serve that purpose.
Yes.
And that need to be reformed, that need to be updated, that need to be modernized to actually meet people where they are. That's what I try to do too. And so I started an advocacy group. It's called We the People, Baltimore County, and it is intended to try to reform our laws to make it so that it's easier for people to get housing, and it's easier for us to revitalize really critical areas of Baltimore County, like Security Square Mall or Liberty Road. Or the East Point Mall area, White Marsh Mall, Towson. These are all places that don't have the tools that they need for real investment. So that is near and dear to my heart.
I love that. So you so you started a organization. It's called again?
We the People,
We the People.
Baltimore County. My
Baltimore
friend
County.
Dr. Dean Scott talks about we the people, about doing it for the people.
Yes.
And so we are in lockstep with him on that.
And he's actually in the studio.
He
with
is
us
in the
today.
studio.
Yes.
Hey,
and-
Dr. D.
Hi,
Scott.
man. How are you?
There he is.
It's a pleasure to be here, but I don't hear you say nothing about the Baltimore County School Board that you serve.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Oh, make sure you indicate that. I'm waiting to hear that spilled spread.
Dr. Scott, always providing his instruction, which is good. So yeah, so KSAL, I was also on the Baltimore County School Board as a vice chair. I have also not just started my own advocacy group, but I serve on the Community Development Organization for the Southwest area of our county, which I love. I was on the Workforce Development Board for the county for 8 years. I love this place, and there's a lot to it, and it's bigger than 4 states. It's bigger
So-
than Baltimore.
Baltimore County School Board.
Yes.
I was told that that particular position, a lot of times you think it's you're going into like maybe.
You want to know what